Today, I have the pleasure of showing you how to make a righteous fire helm. To be more precise, how to make a righteous fire helm that has 30% more elemental damage to socketed gems together with concentrated effect or burning damage gem. We are gonna start with the essence craft that everyone knows and uses, the horror essence spam, hoping for more for conc effect or burning damage. Usually it's 1 in 8 to get them. One of them, after we got one and didn't pass one by accident, we can check if a prefix or suffix is open and craft whatever you want. The other less known way to craft this helm is using fossils. To be more precise, the glyphic fossil that guarantees a corrupted essence modifier, one of which is the more elemental damage to socketed gems in the helm, but it can also roll the 3 other corrupted essence modifier, the +2 to aura gems, 50% as extra lightning, and 30% more damage to socketed gems while on low life. We're gonna use Scorch to increase our odds of getting the burning damage, preferably, and blocking cold res, and try our luck. It's a 1 in 4 to get more elemental damage, sadly. That's why this method isn't used that much. We got one decent result. Keep in mind that using this method you will end up getting a decent res suffix because of the multiplier to weight caused by the Scorch fossil. After this, we check if you can craft something. Usually people craft life or +1 to AoE. And we are done using this method. If you plan to roll this on the tightest budget you can, try to find item level 82 strength base elder helmets, because it's the least amount of mods that can roll all 3 tiers of concentrated effect and burning damage. I want to mention, if you somehow are in the scenario where you have an open suffix, 2 prefixes that you don't like this, for example, you could be scraft prefix to suffix, because these are safe and you open yourself the chance to get an usable crafted prefix. Sadly, it was a T1, but reduced the attribute requirement. And now you can craft your life or your AoE gems. In the other case, where you have full prefixes but open suffix, doing this puts conc effect in danger, so I wouldn't recommend it. And for the ones that want to spend more and more on a helm like this, I would suggest for them to start using the fossil combo. You could check the price and make a simulation based on what will be cheaper, spamming essences or using the fossil craft based on what's the third last suffix you would want. Sadly, it's more damage while on low life. You could go low life and use this though. The good thing about this craft using fossils is that because of the scorch, we could end up getting, we have high chance of getting fire damage to spells and level 20 burning damage. We could attempt to elevate it using a orb of domination, but we have to get the suffix we want to go for that. Let's say you got the suffixes you want. You have usually to pick between T1 life regen, which is 21% life regeneration, T1 chaos res, which is 35, T1 life regen, which is 128, a T1 res, if you want a T1 res, or you could start using faceted in this combo to have a chance of getting the +1 intelligence to socketed gems. This is the best outcome because it's gonna add +1 level to the RF gem. Hypothetically, let's just add in and say that our suffixes are almost done. We're gonna make fire to spells from the elder mode appear by blocking suffixes and re-rolling fire. And after this is the big gamble, the Maven orb, or the dominance, orb of dominance. And you pray for the 25 burning damage. We got the 25 burning damage. After we finish with the suffixes, we have to battle to get the concentrated effect on the helm, and this is how you usually do it. Once the item is in this state, you block life, and using Beastcraft, you're gonna Elder Slam the helmet 2 times. This is the beast I've been talking about that does the add the mod to an elder item together with the Krakic Maw, which is used with all the influence exalts, Saccumine Blood Viper. Now I'm gonna show you an example of how to use that specific Beastcraft if you just want to add an additional mod to the helm you just crafted that has, in my case, 4 affixes. I blocked life because life is the biggest, has the biggest weight as an affix, as a prefix. And we're gonna attempt to get a concentrated effect by slamming, by doing the Elder Slam. It can also get hybrid or armor, usually. Keep in mind that the item level of the beasts, I guess this is the main one, dictates what item level of the affix you're gonna slam. So go for eye level 83. And And now let's check what we've got. It seems we've got T3 hybrid. Now we can safely remove the life or add the bigger life or the AoE gems. And this helm can be easily sold for a decent chunk of change. Once you get here, you slam twice, look for the conc effect, no conc effect, you block suffixes, you remove life, you block suffixes, you scour, rinse, repeat. After you got the conc effect, you could go for the biggest craft. There are two variants of this craft with the augment influence suffixes cannot be changed, augment influence, then orb of dominance to get the 25 conc effect, or in this state you could depending what's cheaper, you can non-influence to influence. This will remove the suffixes cannot be changed and add an elder prefix. But you will have to craft suffixes cannot be changed again to make sure the orb of dominance doesn't remove burning damage. Once you got here, it's time for an aisling. Another 50-50 to remove the concentrated effect. We somehow didn't remove it. Now we're gonna block the highest weight aisling unveil, prefix unveil, and we're gonna hope for the +2 AoE. We somehow got the +2 AoE. We remove the craft, put on the life, and we are done. You made the best, arguably, the best RF helm in your league. Now that I showed you all this, I hope it helps you along in your RF crafting process. Usually, to get at this state, people don't go for the socketed intelligence gems because it's mirrors in cost just to get the suffixes. And when I say mirrors, I imply at least 5 plus mirrors to get the suffixes. Not to mention the T1 Conc, double 50-50s on the aisling, on the unveil, on the orb of dominance to get where we are now. People go for life regen like I showed you, or chaos res T1. Don't even go for the 5% more damage, they keep it at 20, and do the beastcraft slams until they get any conc effect. After that, people can unveil, risk it, because to get another conc effect, random conc effect on the item is around 25 exalts, or around 20 beast slams with suffixes cannot be changed scour. So 50x to get the proper unveil. After that you craft the life, and in around, let's say, 80x you end up with 20 burning, a T1 suffix, more LA damage, +2 AoE, some Conc effect, maybe T16, maybe T18, maybe T20 if you're lucky, and crafted life. For those of you who are still here, I wanna say I really appreciate it, and if somehow this video helped you in any way, I would like to hear about it in the comments. If you are looking forward for the next item Righteous Fire craft, leave a like and feel free to subscribe. Thank you, and F for Rogue. Jig took him behind the shed and shot him.